actually pursuing a degree in public administration.
Okay.
Yes,
Very
I am
nice.
at WGU right now. It is an online university. I'm working on my degree to eventually, hopefully, maybe, I don't know, become some type of admin.
That'd be
Okay,
cool.
okay.
You'd be cool
Yeah,
admin.
there
School
we go.
admin?
School admin.
Wow.
Correct. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So very looking forward
Look
to that
out.
for
Any
sure.
specific position?
I mean, yes, actually,
Mm.
assistant principal and becoming head of the SSO office,
Okay.
behavioral.
How come?
Wow.
I think there are moments in different schools where holding students accountable is very appropriate. Just in order for them to understand that, okay, if you do something wrong, there's going to be consequences to your actions. It's
Mhm.
not just going to be a slap on the wrist. And we need to be able to do that in order for people to get that message.
That's cool.
I miss you guys as students. I'm not trying to bag on any of the students I have now, but you guys were
First
really
year,
good.
first batch. You know.
Yeah, you guys were great.
We
So
were chill.
I taught world history, U.S., a whole bunch of different social studies classes. What's your favorite time period in history, or one of them? It's such a favorite, but one of your most favorite time periods in history, and why?
So I'm going over it right now, Unit 5, the industrial era.
Industrial
That is-
Revolution.
Yeah, Industrial Revolution.
In England, in the UK mostly,
In
or the whole.
the whole world,
US?
really. I mean, mainly we're talking about US and Europe right
Mhm.
now, but I mean, just seeing all of the labor unions, people understanding that they're taking advantage of and them doing something about it, there's something very powerful with that, right? You use that as an example for today and being able to act in appropriate ways to get the result that you want. I think we've lost that as a society. We've lost the ability to really do things in a nonviolent way and just be able to speak correctly in a sense of just giving everybody opportunity and letting them be able to speak. But at the same time, it's really hard to do that with the restraints that we have here in the U.S.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
but Industrial Revolution, love it. Yeah,
You taught that.
I did.
Yeah.
So,
remember that?
are you? It's funny. I'm in a fantasy baseball league, and
Oh,
as you
nice,
know, I'm a
nice.
baseball
Connoisseur?
Yeah, just a baseball freak. I don't know. I just I
Gotcha.
love baseball.
Fanatic.
Yeah, of course.
fanatic.
Fanatic. That's a
So-
good. There you go.
So I don't know if you know, now in the minor leagues, AAA, they play a 6-game series, okay, because it cuts back on travel. So the first 3 games, you have the robot calling balls and strikes. You still have an umpire behind home
What?
plate. Right here, if you go to the Aviators game.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
the umpire has a little AirPod in his ear or whatever,
Really?
little, ear thing, okay?
Right.
And it's telling him what it is. Now the fourth, fifth, and sixth game, the second half of the series, he calls the balls and strikes, or she, okay?
Right.
Okay.
Yet there could be challenges,
Right,
And then
right.
they'll show it on the board what it was, if it was a ball or a strike. I have some, is it Luddites or Luddites?
Luddites.
Luddites in my fantasy baseball league who are anti-technology.
No
they don't want
way.
instant replay. They don't want ARV and soccer.
No instant replay.
No,
That's
there's
so
a soccer league, soccer football league in Norway. They voted to get rid of ARV.
No way.
Yeah.
That leads to corruption,
Right,
man. That
right.
leads
There
to
must be there must be. Some
There has
sort
to be some type
but
of
the
corruption.
fans don't want it. Coaches, but now it's not official. I think the league can override it. But
Right.
I'm shocked. But anyhow, talking about the Industrial Revolution, this Luddite thing, and this
Yeah.
anti-technology thing came to mind with these certain individuals in my fantasy baseball league.
No, that's
who just are
ridiculous.
The human element is so important. Well, you have mixed methodology.
No, right.
You have a human calling balls and strikes, and then you have it being challenged with technology.
Right.
Just like in soccer and baseball, pretty much every sport
No,
now.
literally every sport.
Right? It's a good approach.
No, honestly, and I mean in the NFL too, with the whole Chiefs and Bills game, and
Yeah, what happened there
So
at the end with that? They said it was a penalty, and
I mean,
it wasn't. And
the one that I remember is when the Bills, it was 4th and 1, and they went for it. on the TV, it looked like they got it. It looked like they got the first down.
The
But-
Bills.
Yeah, the Bills.
Yeah,
And- But
yeah.
the refs overturned that and
Mhm.
said that the Bills didn't. And it's just like,
Mm.
No
are they
replay,
getting
no
paid?
nothing?
You know,
That's been going on for a while now. Because why are the Chiefs going again?
right? Like, come on, man. But a lot of people are saying that the Chiefs are, paying off the refs and all that kind of stuff.
Like
but
the Taylor Swift is included in that because she gets more TV
Exactly.
time at the Super Bowl.
exactly with Travis Kelce,
It's a
right?
conspiracy.
Yeah, I know. So it's just like
All right.
that kind of thing.
We're going down rabbit holes.
I know.
here.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
We're just
But-
yapping.
But yeah, I believe we should have both.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would agree.
But the Industrial
agree.
Revolution triggered this whole thing. for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Luddites.
Yeah,
Luddites,
Luddites.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So do you know about the Luddites?
It
No,
sounds very
actually.
familiar.
Yeah.
So these were individuals that did not like any type of machinery. So what they would do is they would at night go secretly into these factories and literally just destroy the whole factory
Yeah.
so that they wouldn't take their jobs. So that's what Luddites are.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
People who are against technology. Remember when cell phones came out and texting people like, "Don't text me, call me."
Yeah.
And now they're,
That
like,
was
I have
the
a cousin,
opposite.
and now he's texting me all the time.
Yeah,
Like, oh, what
exactly.
happened?
Yeah.
Time.
What I
happened.
did. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite time period, Dr. Rico?
Oh, jeez. I like when World War II ended because there's peace and America helped rebuild Japan, and Japan and the U.S. became partners, and Japanese baseball got really big, and the notoriety that it deserved, the recognition that it deserved, because they have a really good baseball league there.
Oh, yeah.
I have a soft spot for Japan. My wife's Japanese. My children are half. I lived there. So, and I've visited these places where, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, places, Tokyo, which was mostly firebombed, right? So I've walked these places and I've seen them, and I've even met, like, my wife's grandmother before she passed. That I'm very happy I got to meet her. And I've heard the stories about the war, like, they had a small village called Enna in Gifu Prefecture, and I asked her about the first time I met her. Maybe I shouldn't have done this, but I had to ask her about it. What do you remember? She said two things. One, that 100 boys left the village, not one of them returned. These
Wow.
are soldiers.
Wow.
And the second was that they had to take trains or maybe put food on trains to give to their relatives in Tokyo because they had no food. There was a lot of starvation. And then she broke down and said, "I'm just happy there's peace now." So these people lived through the wars.
Yeah.
And they're, because of that, they know how to save and stretch the dollar or yen, I think, better than we as Americans do. For example, my wife will reuse Ziploc bags, wash them. And I'm like, this is genius. This saves a lot of money.
My fiance does that too, so don't worry.
So, first time my wife came to visit America with me, we were living in Japan. We went to my dad's house, and my father's wife left the refrigerator door open like it was no big. Just as she was cooking and doing things, my wife almost had a heart attack. Then, we had a big party. And they threw tons of food out afterwards, and she couldn't believe this food was wasted. This would be, you'd be brought to prison in Japan for something like this. So I've learned a lot. Again, going back to learning from different cultures and things. I think me living in Japan has taught me to not waste things. This word, mottainai, waste. It's almost like a cuss word. Mottainai! It's said with a negative intonation.
Right.
It's not like waste. It's mottainai.
Like,
So,
you're for real.
yeah,
You're wasting it.
Mottainai.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Wait, how do you say that one more
Yeah,
time?
how do you say that?
You say it now.
Mottainai.
Yeah, mottainai.
There you go.
So, wow, this
That's
is
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
Do I have a favorite time period?
Yes.
Okay. I would probably say 10 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Dude.
I'm sorry.
Eason,
Eason,
I'm
man.
trying.
But I'm bump. Jerry, how about you?
Yeah, what's going on, Jerry?
I'm very biased because I'm gonna say like the constitutional era when that was being crafted. Because I was in We the People. I'm in We the People,
Right.
and so I loved learning about it and like the Bill of Rights, and just how we've evolved over time from like the original document to what was happening and how it's being used in like modern contexts. And I've also liked like the 50s and 60s era of America because like the history, the pop culture. I mean, the different social movements that were happening. I mean, so many different like minority groups were being affected during those 20-year span, and I just love learning about it and talking about it, and I did at We the People.
Nice.
And
Congratulations,
congrats,
by the way.
shout out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, We the People. Woo!
Why don't you tell us about how it went last weekend?
So we placed second at districts in December, which qualified for us for state, and then
Yep.
we placed third at state, which hasn't happened since 2018.
Hey,
so
congrats.
7 years.
Very nice.
And so we're happy because like when they called Canyon Springs, we're like, what the heck? Like, there's no way, because the northern teams tend to do really, really well because like each unit, there are 6 of them, have like their own attorneys and judges and legal
Right.
people who help them, and so we had that, but not as much.
Right.
And I mean, everyone in there is just super talented and super educated about what's going on, and I'm very, very happy with how we did.
Yeah,
so, Little plug.
congratulations.
Join with people your senior year, guys. Yeah.
Dr. Grillo talks about it a lot.
Oh, he loves We the People.
The way it talks about it too, it's like these are not easy people to win over. It's like they're treating children like adults, which is important.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But they're actual. They know
They'll
their
ask
stuff.
you, like, one guy had asked someone like a unit about the 1787 time period and like what the founders were thinking about and how that related to like Aristotle. And I'm like, what did you just ask them?
You know, if
'Cause
someone
that's
ever,
crazy.
Yeah.
See, he's going to present about that in Sicily about We the People. So,
Oh, nice.
Encourage your,
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
sophomore start thinking about that.
Oh,
their senior
I'm already
year.
starting to recruit. Don't you worry.
Yeah,
All right.
because
Yeah.
it's a great program.
No, it is.
And I love it.
Yeah, I got to sit in a few times while you guys were, hashing things out,
Mm-hmm.
and it was such a good time. Really good vibe, and you guys are really learning about a lot of stuff that's
yeah.
fairly important for our society
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Very, very important.
yeah, did we mention he has the nicest hair out of
Oh,
all the,
yeah.
the
Do
whole
we even need to mention
male
it?
have to
Look
know.
at it.
staff? I'm jealous.
What's
Yeah.
the hair care routine? What's it like?
What is it?
Well, hey, I mean, okay. I wash my hair every day, but do I shampoo it every day? Not necessarily.
Okay.
Every other day I
Okay.
shampoo it, and then I condition it once a week, and that's pretty much it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I expected him to, say the Krabby Patty secret formula, but if it's that easy, okay.
No, just
The
don't
specific comb.
don't
must
use
be
as much
used.
shampoo as you think you need.
Any
Yeah,
other
that's anything
comments
else,
you
yes.
have for us, or
Oh,
anything you want to? Oh, Canyon Times.
yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
plug.
yeah,
I was gonna have a
sorry,
little
we
plug.
forgot to ask you
I know you're an
about that.
advisor, so
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very impressed with the newspaper.
It's not bad, right?
Like, it's good.
I mean,
That's
that's
out?
it is out.
I
yeah,
need
the
to get
I have one in my
editions,
room right now.
Digital or
Rooms.
print?
It's both. So I have the winter edition in my classroom.
Get some in the library.
I'll get some
We
right
got
now.
A newspaper rack.
No, 100%. I
Yeah.
got to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is our third edition. I do gotta say that Flower Lopez, the president of the club,
she's great.
she's stellar, man. It's like I don't even have to do any work. Like she just runs the whole thing, and I'm just here to give points and tips in order for us to succeed. But yeah, Canyon Times, and if you are a sophomore, we're going to be having weekly sophomore meetings after school every Wednesday from 1:30 until the late bus comes, so we can build a little bit more of a community with the sophomores. So yeah, Canyon Times, sophomores. There you go. That's pretty much it.
Wow, yeah.
I have
I'm very
a friend
impressed.
in there. His name is Matthew. He loves it.
Oh yeah, dude, his comics are awesome.
He's
by the
shown
way,
me,
yeah.
He
And,
asks me for ideas sometimes.
oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'm putting my copyright on it.
It's like
in
Zoomy
fact.
Mama up in there.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where his humor comes from, because I can
Definitely.
definitely tell for sure. But yeah, thank you for letting me be here. Thank
Yeah.
you for
Thank
letting
you.
me,
You've been
say
a
my
great
plug.
guest. It's been
Appreciate it.
very casual. We appreciate your time. Thank you for
and
coming.
Of course, glad to be here. So.
This can be a 3-part series.
Yeah.
With some editing to do here.
We do have some editing.
Sorry for
No,
yapping.
it's fine.
No, you're good. And this is what we're here
Please
for.
like, share, subscribe.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yeah.
You gotta
Subscribe
close
to our
this out.
YouTube channel. What's it called again?
We'll put it in the
Yeah, it's somewhere in there.
drop.
Somewhere.
You'll see
Yeah.
it
Somewhere.
over here
You know,
somewhere,
that
okay?
dementia kicking in. It's
Yeah.
somewhere.
Dementia?
Yeah.
Just search it up.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, excuse my co-host. He's
My fault. I'm on the wrong. It's the we switched.
So
I'm
you're a
not
little
on it.
off balance.
I'm off
Drinking
balance.
Sanka these days. P coming in. We
Oh,
gotta
here
sign
we
off.
go, here we go.
All right. So we'll see you later.
See you.